Alright, welcome to another Mario at Exactly 40. I'm Pete. I'm playing Mario at exactly 40 years of age. Here's the deal. We're playing Super Mario 3D World, and I've made it to the end-ish. Now, I was looking at, let's see, my stamp collection and noticing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missing. And I've only got these 2 stages remaining. This challenge one where you have to do a bunch of time challenges, and this one which is looks like a very difficult but normal stage. And I was like, where are the rest of these stamps? And I made a horrific discovery. So when I started this challenge, part of the rules were you can only use resources to help you that were available at the time. So, you know, for the first Mario game, I couldn't, I'm going to try playing this level a little bit while I talk. So, because I think this is just going to require a lot of practice. So, when I played the first Mario, for example, I could only, use, resources that were available when that game came out. And, so, you know, that wasn't a lot, but I could use like a guidebook or something that had been published around that time. Fuck. I have way more problem with that than I should. So, I mean, this book... My favorite book is Super Mario 3D World. This having come out after the internet era, you know, the internet is eligible for helping me on this game. So, I looked up the internet. I was like, basically, what do I have to do to complete this game? And I found out that in order to get everything, what you have to do is beat every level with every character. And that is a little further than I'm willing to go, to be honest. So, you know, I've decided to try and finish these remaining 2 levels and to call it a day. Mostly because I just think that's kind of a... Well, I know that I won't really enjoy it that much if I play it that way. You know, that's not really my jam. And I know what that is. That's Angry Quest to finish time. So, you know, I'm not really interested in that. So, that's the horrifying discovery I made. I kind of also looked at this stage to see, like, how difficult it is. And it looks doable. Not easy, but doable? Question mark? So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to finish this one and the last stage, which also looks very difficult, but doable. And, oh, fuck. I don't think you can do this without getting in the ice skate. There was one of the guides I watched, like, warned you about missing the ice skate, which I've done a couple times now. So I'm gonna try this. I'm trying to practice, figuring that, you know, practice makes perfect and all that. But, who knows? If I start to get really frustrated, again, I probably will use, like, a guide, a walkthrough to help me with this. And potentially the last stage as well. I learned some tricks that, for example, you can use this pointer thing to get these rock guys to sit still instead of, hitting them or punching them or whatever. So, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty helpful advice. There are a couple things on here that you can do with the pointer that do help you quite a bit. And a couple, like, little cheats. I wouldn't call them cheats. For example, going to the back of this instead of trying to jump the ghosts. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing that for sure. It will also advise to start with fire and a cat. So you start with fire and then have cat in reserve, and that's kind of your best option for victory. Makes it the easiest. It's the most efficient way to go about this. Oh, shit. Go. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know, something that sucks is when you're going to blow it on an easy one like that. If I get here with fire and a cat, too, because, you know, you start with whatever you started with last time. So I guess the good news is if I can manage that, then I'll be set up for victory. But yeah, so anyway, the way this works, in case you can't tell or you've never played this game, is you have these kind of mini games and you have to complete them in a pretty small amount of time. And then you have to complete them all. You know, I have to complete minigame 1 in order to access minigame 2. So that's the tricky thing, is it kind of has to be a really good run of a lot of different things. And there are 25? 30? Games to play? So, you know, you kind of got to do 30 things perfectly-ish in a row in order to succeed here. So anyway, I could definitely see myself eventually looking at a walkthrough and being like, okay, this is how you do this or that. Because what's frustrating is, so like I'll play, you know, you can see over on the left side I've gotten, I don't know, 11? And I have to play through these 11 just to get to the next one that I haven't done yet, right? And so what's difficult about that is you're like, well, you know, in order to get there, you have to do a lot of things just right. And that's not really my strength as a player, as you can see right there. That was number 12. That's how far along I am. So if I would have gotten that, it would have been a new star. So here's the thing, though. I gotta play all 11 of the previous things in order to get the opportunity to do the one that I keep messing up. So you have a pretty long slog to even, you can't like practice, you know what I mean? Now, I did think of a strategy earlier because I was like, I think most of these mini games are elsewhere in the game. Like, I think these are all repeats of other games that I've done. So I was like, you know, you could go figure out, you know, use a guide, figure out where in the game these other games are. And then you could practice them. You know what I mean? I could practice that cat climbing the wall thing, which would be nice. Because maybe if I practice the ones that I screw up a lot, you know, like this one I'm probably not going to screw up because it's just hidden in a box and it's in the same box every time. Or like this one is like one that I could certainly screw up, but not one that I need practice. There's one later where you have to throw a ball that I did earlier, and that one's definitely, you have to like jump on a spring and throw a ball at the right time, and it's kind of like, well, that's definitely one I could screw up pretty easily, right? Or like this one, I've screwed up several times just because I missed the damn shoe. Oh shit. See, these guys you can very temporarily stop. The pointer is kind of hard to use. Alright, I need to go get a fire flower so that I can just do this as efficiently as possible. The good news is when I don't succeed, I don't lose a life. So that I appreciate on the part of this game. Damn it, I should have just done this. Go to like a toad house, I think, is the answer here. I think the small gift is the one we want. Why can't I go in here? Just some bullshit. Do I have to do something to reset the toad houses or something? I'm confused. I'm confused, I'm angry. So I mean, you know, the me of, I don't know, 10 years ago probably would have tried to complete the game with all the characters. So you can see here those boxes, right? And there's a Mario in the one box below the green stars, and there are 4 empty boxes. And so what I found out is that, yes, the way you fill those empty boxes is by playing with other characters. And if you play as those other characters, then... Okay. If it was going big, little, big, or little, big, little, big, little, big, this should be big, right? Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, shit! Oh, that's fine. We're good. Okay. But, yeah, like, this is a good example, too, of a stage that it's like, look, I'm not doing this with every character. That's silly. That's just a silly, like, what do I have to prove to people? You know what I mean? Well, shit. That was not pretty. I wonder if... I guess I could probably die here, right? But yeah, like, the pointer is supposed to kind of help you, but I'm not really adept with the pointer either. So that's kind of a problem for me. Yeah, so you start with fire, because then this one, you got fire right away. And then someone was saying you save the cat until a little bit, until you need it, basically, to reduce your chances of losing it. I guess I'm slowly gaining coins, so I'll get some 1-ups from doing this. And the time doesn't stop until you grab the star, too, which is important to note. And then, so right now it's stopped, so I could, you know, kind of take a little bit of a breather. So my original plan with this was to, like, write down what comes next, you know, because then I could be prepared a little bit, I guess. So then I can stop briefly and just be like, all right, what's next? What's next? And kind of go that way. See, like, the smart thing to do would have been to have been the cat already. Because then I'd save that time. So I need to become the cat. What's right before the shoe? Shit. The other thing is hitting the guys with the cursor thing doesn't really seem to affect them very long. think the trick to this one is just to not throw fireballs too crazily. Because you can only have, I think, 2 on screen at a time. So you know what can happen is you're just waiting for one to go away so you can take another shot. So if you kind of don't throw them haphazardly, you're probably best off. Okay. Let me just do it in the box room. Shit. Okay, so Goomba room would be an option. Baseball room would be a good option for time to change. Fuck. Baseball room's probably the time, because then you can just run up the side of that stupid thing instead of bothering with those guys. Fuck. Fuck. These guys are a little unpredictable. They make it a little difficult for me. I feel like there's like a better technique for this stage that I'm not getting, but you know, here I am. I play the way I play, I guess. I did think about going to get at least the, I think there's probably a stamp that I'm eligible for that I'm pretty close to, because I haven't finished all the levels with Mario. I know there were some that I played with other characters because you had to, and I'm not sure if I ever finished. There's probably a level or 2 out there that I never finished with Mario. I don't know for sure though. The thing about this too is I don't feel like it's cheating so much to like watch a walkthrough, because it's kind of very based in execution as well. Okay, I also needed to... There's a way to do a spinning jump that gets you pretty high. That I guess you're supposed to do. At some point. I think that one works just as well, so I might try that, but who knows if it works. Okay. I think it's about time. Shit. Woo! Made it. Fuck. Huh! Okay, new star. Alright, new stage. Whew. Alright, that one's not too bad. Drinking my beverage of choice ever since I'm trying to reduce the amount of coffee I'm drinking. And I sometimes drink just hot water now. It just kind of feels the same. I don't know. It's like the ritual portion of coffee drinking, of like boiling the water and stuff, is fulfilled. I know that's weird, that's stupid, but this is I think the one it was saying to spin jump, but it's probably easier for me to do it that way. This guy, I found out you can also stop by doing that. Whew. It's kind of close. This is the one that I was like, well, you could mess that one up pretty easily. Oh, this is the spin jump one. I was wrong. So you can do a butt stomp. Oh, fudge. Ugh. I was like, I'm gonna lose that life and I'm gonna lose the cat. Damn it. Now what do I do? Well, I made it quite a bit further. So that's a plus. Oh my gosh. What a ridiculous stage. Okay. Where's there likely to be a toad house? See, it'd be nice if they just gave you the power-ups you needed, you know? On that part. I feel like I've gone big, little, big. Should I go little? No! Take that, Toad. Alright, so good note. It's helpful to not die on this level. It's definitely that climbing the wall cat one is one that I have to get down. Well, I'm a little over halfway is the furthest I've gone. So that's something, right? Trying to like talk myself into like, it's okay. There was a great comment on one of the last videos I put up, which was basically, I don't remember everything it said, but it was like, it was kind of difficult to parse, you know, and I try to be allowing of like whatever, because I'm like, I'm sure a bunch of people on YouTube are not like native English speakers, right? But it was said that I'm an amateur and I don't shut up. And I wasn't even that good. And then it said something about how I was like, which let's just address that immediately. Yeah, I know. I know both of those things. You know, like, this is a sort of playthrough of these games that is not dedicated to showing you the way. This is me bumbling through it, you know, and just chatting with you while I do it. I don't know. I don't know that much about streaming, but I gather that that's not like a totally uncommon way to do it. Seems. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, am I wrong? No. It's the children who are out of touch. So I'm like, maybe that's the person who's, you know, got the wrong idea. Ah, oh, fuck. But yeah, also I was like, yeah, I know that I talk a lot. Kind of the idea. I did briefly do some videos with no commentary because what happened was I put one up with no commentary and, you know, for some reason it was like one of the more watched videos that I had done. So I was like, well, maybe that's what people want. So whatever, I'll give them what they want. But then I gave up on that because I don't care. Not that I don't care. I just, you know, I feel like there's plenty of videos you can watch of people doing this stuff. Which I know to be true because I watched them. I guess cat... Oh, God! Damn it. Okay, I have a cat bell. I guess that's fine. Fucking close enough, I guess. It was just weird, I guess. I found the comment odd because I was like, this doesn't seem like a weird thing that I'm doing. It seems like a common thing, right? Oh. And I was like, maybe it's not. But either way, if that person, if you, for some reason, are watching again, which you really shouldn't be, this isn't for you. If you've stumbled upon this the first time and you're like, this guy has a really annoying voice and doesn't talk about anything I care about and is not that good at Mario, I wholeheartedly agree with all of those criticisms. You are correct. You're objectively correct about that. All of those things. And this isn't for you. You know, some people have a little bit of a different taste. Okay? Me and my Goomba sons are in this room for God knows how long, just waiting for something. Oh. Shh. It's like if you get off just a tiny little bit, you're boned. Oh, shit. Okay. Still have time. See, this is a good example of one that's like the first time you do it, it's kind of like you have to wait for the thwomps to go down, right? Because you don't know what they're gonna do. This is difficult for me to do, but probably less difficult than just dealing with the random blockade tactics of those guys. Hee. Okay. I should try the butt stomp next time, huh? Ah! You gotta be a little closer. No! I don't know, that worked last time, but didn't work this time. Just need to come up with a technique for that one. I think that's like the key here is to like come up with a technique that you can do every time pretty easily in order to make this work. Because like this one, for example, hitting them with the cursor seems to make it a lot easier for me. So I'm sticking with it. Ah, shit. If this were not a timed thing that just ended like that, that would be what we refer to as a soft lock. This is kind of too like a matter of, I feel like, practice, right? Like if I do this 50 times, eventually I'll get it. Probably not 50, probably more than 50, to be honest. But I'm pretty happy with the fact that I advanced this time. Wasn't necessarily expecting that. Oh, shit. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, I don't want to be the cat then. That's what I'm learning. Ah, shit. Thought I was holding a shell. But I was not. This is like the thing that gave me the most trouble in the game, but hasn't given me as much in this. You know, knock on wood. Because I think that's the other thing. If you're, like, prepared for what it is, like, as I've been playing this time, and I'm like, okay, here comes the cat one, where I have to run up the wall, that seems to make it a little easier for me. Certainly being the cat before I get there helps, too. Certainly saves you at least, like, a second. But yeah, I think finishing this, you know, this has definitely turned into a gaming achievement that I'm like, I'm only doing it because I'm so damn close, you know? But like, if I wasn't pretty close to finishing this game, I think I'd be like, ugh, never mind, you know what I mean? Like, if I was having as much trouble with it a little earlier, I would be like, forget it. I'm done with this. Because, yeah, it's like I'm already pushing to the right. Okay, so that does work. Good to know. Alright, is this where I'm at? Is this how far I've gotten? No. Maybe this? Which means it's what? I can't remember now. Okay, there's piranha plant circular thing that I can't figure out. Fuck. Oh shit. I don't really know how to kill these guys fast. I think that's as far as I've gotten. I don't know what the secret is to that. Is it fire? Should I use fire? That seems like it might work. Good lord. That was one of the ones I had the hardest time with on the first time playing through this game. for whatever reason. It was, I think it was a combo of trying to get it done in time, but also grabbing the star. That was one of the ones I had the hardest time to also grab the star in time. I think the controls, I still haven't totally figured out the controls for like picking up and throwing to the extent that I'd like. Because I'm like, do I hold? Do I press? How does that work? And it seems to be different if you're the cat as well. Ah, shit. Damn it. There's something funky about that one as far as like the way it's set up, isn't there? Like, I feel like I just need to run straight into an ice gate, but it doesn't work that way. It's like something about the way it's set up, so there's like, you know, 4 or 5 ice skates there. And it's like they're perfectly set up to where it's easy to miss. But yeah, so like for example, I would have to beat this thing with every character. Now, there are a lot of people who've finished the game and completed it by what they do is like, if I had 4 other game pads, I can just connect them and basically be like, yeah, the other people are playing, but they come in a bubble and then they don't actually have to do anything. So the way that, so then I would still get the credit. So like if you play it with 2 players and you both finish a stage, you get credit for both of those characters finishing a stage. But, and you know, I don't really have a problem with that because I'm like, it's kind of an asinine requirement. I'm not saying that somebody else doing it is like cheating. Because my very strong feeling on that is when a game requires you to do something that's kind of ridiculous, it's okay to do ridiculous things to try and get out of doing the requirement. That being said, I'm like, how much difference is there between doing it that way and not doing it at all? You know what I mean? It's just basically like, well, if you got a lot of game pads and, you know, just a tolerance for sitting there doing a thing, a repetitive task like that. Damn it. Oh, shit. Now I've got the fire flower. Shit. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. If I quit this game and come back out, what would I have? What do you think would happen? I think we're about to find out. Alright, close software. Close. Like, did it save the last time I got stars, and therefore I'll have the cat? I think this is kind of what I mean when I'm like, it's just like a quest to finish. Angry quest to finish at this point. Because it's like, is this fun? Going out of a menu and back into a game. Because you're like, I mean, this saves me having to do nonsense. What's that little thing in the corner? Okay. No. No. Mario time. Okay, so I do have... But wait a minute. How many of these stars do I have? That's the big question. Is that how far I got? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. It's just so daunting. Look how many there are. It's a little ridiculous. Can I just like, yeah. I should have been right then just been like, can I just save? Maybe I'll go back out the door and see if that's an option. Okay, so I guess I could load now. I mean, slightly less annoying. I just don't know if there's a good source for those power-ups right here, which there should be. They should just give you the option to power up however you like for this, in my opinion. Because I feel that it's A, difficult enough, and B, that, if, you know, a player was hardcore and was like, I don't want power-ups, you could just not take them. Right? So this gives everybody an option. It's kind of, you know what's funny about this too is like, I got more stars and was like, well, that's progress, but it's really not in terms of like, in terms of having the increased number of stars. Because it doesn't matter if I get all but one, I still won't have that one. And so I'm basically in the same state unless I get them all. You dick. Oh, shit. I start to like resent these games, you know? Because I'm like, they're more difficult than they should be. Like, I shouldn't have to do this again. I've proven that I can do this. And there's like no mercy rule of like, look, if you've done it 10 times, couldn't I catch a break here? And they're like, well, all right, I think we've established that he's capable of. I think the ghost spinny level he is not having trouble with. He's located the star in the box level. You know, that one's tricks have kind of come to an end. I think the key to that is going to be, for me, is going to be walking up to it, not jumping in it. Because that seems to send me down a path of ruination. This is one that's killed me a lot. And I should not underestimate it. That's like an underestimate at your peril one for me. See, it's a little hard to tell how close I am. Oh, fuck. Whew. All right. Maybe I should switch to fire before this, huh? Well, I think I'm getting it. Yeah! Okay. Whew. Whew, okay. Shit. I learned that you can push the buttons with this. With the cursor. That was another extremely helpful tip. Okay. No! Where am I? I don't know what happened. Damn it. Okay. Oh, but if I... Okay. I was like, if I load, I'll lose those other stars, right? But does that matter? Ah, shit. It just saved. It just saved. Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm also going to take... I'm just going to take a swipe at this one. The Champion's Road. Which I'm sure is also very difficult. Because, why not? Just mix it up a little. It's kind of a weird thing, because on the other one where I'm challenging all the stages, I'm not losing lives, so that's a plus. But, all right. I was like, if I can run on those, right? That'll save me. Ugly. Ugly as hell. It's like you kind of have a 50-50 shot of landing on the things, right? Just all other things being equal. You'd think I would be doing a little better. Ugh, that's that 3D shit that I just cannot... I still just can't quite get the hang of. It's like I got a feel for it in 64. But this one, I just can't get it for some reason. That depth axis is just killing me. Oh no! The power of the long jump. Okay. Yeah, fine. That was very disgraceful. That's the word I would use to describe my attempts at this stage so far. I keep doing the same thing. I think that was part of that person's complaint. That I just kept dying at the same place, which I was like, yeah. I have the same complaint about me. It was funny because it seemed like what the person was saying is like, why would someone upload this? Like, he talks a lot. Charge and Chuck, like, looked this way, like, seriously? It was almost like he was like, why would someone do this, you know, to themselves? Like, why would you upload this to the web? It doesn't offer anything useful to anybody. You're not very good at games. And you just keep talking. I think, you know, and like, I stopped doing the no commentary version because I guess I feel like, for me, I'm like, what's the point of doing this if I'm not, like, talking at all? That seems silly. All right. Record distance. Oh. Oh shit. Do you think the like super helper power up ever shows up on this one? I have my doubts. I feel like they're like, I mean, if you're playing this stage, you're obviously a maniac who's just like, who's in it for the glory. You wouldn't take that power up, right? How much running do you have to be running in order to run? What the hell was that? All right. You got to jump from that blue one to that tall pink one and then make a long jump, right? Oh! Right idea. But not the long jump there. That's a long jump, but not a long jump. I don't even know how I'm doing that. All right, well, everybody, that's all the time I have for today. So join me next time as we, I don't know, do stuff. Make minor potential progress that's not even really progress. We'll see you next time.